Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have YuGiOh ASMR DB versus Gims 972, and this is going to be a post-Cyberstorm Access replay, and we're going to see YuGiOh ASMR win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Soul Gaia, Ogre, Wagon, Therion King, Moonlit. They have Starfrost, Primal Planet, Calorum, Mannadium, Roomheart, Called By, and Mannadium Meek. So we're going to see Mannadium going up against Superheavy Samurai. And I'm pretty sure that they're playing the Scareclaw engine in the deck, because they've been playing Scareclaws for a while. They're going to go normal summon, effect, switch to defense, and then other effects, switch to attack, go search. We're going to grab Prodigy. Okay, normally you grab oh, fair enough. I was going to say, normally you grab Soul Piercer there. Just because Soul Piercer lets you equip, and then you can just link off, go on the Scarecrow, and then Soul Piercer goes search, grab Bike, discard Bike, grab Prodigy, activate Prodigy, Prodigy effect, summon, scale Big Benki effect, grab Soul Peacemaker, and then we're going to go activate Soul Gaia to unequip, and then use those, make a cell, and then a cell 1, Prodigy 2, so scale, bring out Bike, a cell effect, tribute, bring out Stardust, go into Baron. Maybe it was worth just going Scarecrow, discard, summon back out Soul Piercer, and hold the Soul Gaia. But now we're going to go Scarecrow, discard Moonlit, summon under a zone it points to, and then activate, tribute, bring out Scales from deck, Scales effect, summon back out from the graveyard. Overlay, make Gear Giant X, detach, go search, grab Gearbox effect, grab Tunneler. Then link off, go into Genius, Soul Piercer, grab Bike. Never mind, we're going to grab Wagon. And then we're going to Pendulum summon out Gearbox, Wagon, Tunneler, Genius effect. Go search out the Kaiju. And then we're going to link off into a Big Appaloosa. Tunneler, put back, and draw. And then we still have Therion King that we can summon. We draw Soul Piercer, Gamma, summon Therion King, equip Soul Piercer, and then pass turn. Could have went Baron, pop, go search for the follow-up. They draw Reichardt. And then they're going to go main phase, activate Primal Planet. They said read. Okay, yeah, so activate, go search, grab Hearless. And then after that, normal summon out Reichardt, special summon Meek, special summon out Hearless, link off into a Lightheart effect. They said sure, that's fine, so go ahead, search out Primitive Planet. And then activate Roomheart, target Meek, Appaloosa negate, Visa Starfrost, target Meek, Appaloosa negate. And then activate the Primitive Planet. Okay, they said it's fine. Go ahead, grab out Astra. Then link off into IP. I don't even know what they're trying to go for here. Summon, go in the Tryheart. Oh, I guess. Okay, just make a Tryheart. Attack over the Appaloosa. Main phase 2. Effect, try to summon back. This was made with IP, so Ghost Ogre won't work against it. So that was a misplay. And then they get the summon. Go search Reichardt. Effect, pop Baron. Yep, summon by IP, then summon Reichardt effect, and then they're going to use that to search for Twin Saw, draw one, draw Ghost Ogre, set Twin Saw, set Called By, pass, draw Soul Piercer. Wow, okay, so they actually have a few interruptions here. They're going to drop a Kaiju onto the Tryheart, switch the area onto attack, normal summon out Soul Piercer, and then make Scarecrow. Soul Piercer, go grab Prodigy. We have Twin Saw that can try to pop to at any moment, and if they Therion King negate, we can Called By to negate that. And then Big Benki, search Soul Peacemaker, link 1, discard, summon back out, effect, switch to attack, and then go search, grab out Soul Gaia. Then we're going to Pendulum out, Prodigy, Soul Piercer, make Savage effect to equip, and that's going to force some type of interaction. They're going to Ghost Ogre that. I didn't feel like linking off the Soul Piercer. Yeah. Using the Wagon over the Soul Piercer, not allowing them to chain block, definitely hurts them there. They're They're going to go equip Soul Peacemaker, Tribute, summon Scales, Scales effect, summon back out Soul Piercer. So they know the... Oh, whoa. JoJo's ASMR admits defeat there. I felt like they were winning, right? Like, I don't know. It didn't feel like they were that far ahead. Like, the opponent probably could have won. I was going to say, they knew everything that they had now. They knew the Soul Gaia was in hand. But, alright, on to the next game. We're going to see JoJoh ASMR go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Prodigy, Bike, Spy, and Nib. They have Dark Ruler, Primal Planet, Calorum, Astra, Acro, and Reichardt. So we're going to go activate Prodigy, Prodigy effect, summon, scale Big Benki effect, grab out Soul Piercer, and then normal summon Soul Piercer, make Scarecrow, Soul Piercer, grab Soul Peacemaker, discard Bike, search out Wagon, and then Scarecrow, discard Wagon, summon back out Soul Piercer, and then we're going to use a Cell, Prodigy, Soul Piercer, search for Soul Gaia, summon out Scale, a Cell, Tribute, go into Stardust, and then Synchro in the Baron. Summon out Soul Gaia, equip summon, Soul Peacemaker, Tribute, bring out Scales, Scales effect, summon back out from the graveyard and defends, go into Gear Giant X, detach, search Gearbox, search Tunneler, and then we're going to use Lincoln the Genius, Soul Piercer, search out Wagon, and then Pendulum out, Tunneler, Wagon, Gearbox, Genius effect, Wagon effect, switch to defense, go search for Kaiju, switch to attack, go search Bike, overlay in the Merrymaker, and then we're going to summon out Gigantic, search out Therion King, and then summon out Spy, link all of those off, make a 32 Appaloosa, summon Therion King, equip Soul Piercer, Tunneler, banish to put back and draw, so put back some of the engine, and then that draws into Soul Piercer and Soul Gaia. And then pass turn, they draw Meek. Okay, so they're going to go Dark Ruler. I'll just go ahead, trade with the field. Soul Piercer effect, grab Prodigy. Yeah, this time around they weren't supposed to Floor Pop, so because otherwise they would have had to discard one. So yeah, you just leave it on the field this time. Normal summon, special summon, link off in the Lightheart effect. Go search out Primitive Planet. Activate Primitive Planet, search out Starfrost. And then we're going to activate the Primal Planet Calorum to go search now. That's going to search out for Mannadium, Roomheart, and then activate Visa Starfrost, pop, summon out, and then activate Lightheart, summon back out from the graveyard, and they could drop Nib if they want to. Yeah, now they're going to go Lightheart and the Lightheart, search Primitive Planet, summon out Reichardt, Reichardt effect, try to search and draw. They're going to chain Ash, and then drop Nib there. So, tribute the field, summon, pass over. I think this is all, yeah, this should be all that they can do through this. So they're going to go ahead, out the Nib, and then pass turn. They draw Scales. Okay, summon out Kaiju to the opponent's field. And then they're going to activate Big Benki, grab Soul Peacemaker. They're going to go normal summon out Soul Piercer. Use that, make Scarecrow, Soul Piercer, grab Wagon. Remember, this card can't be destroyed by battle, so they were going to have to work around this card a little bit. And then activate the effect of the Link 1, discard, summon out Soul Piercer, and then we're going to Pendulum out Prodigy and Scales effect, summon back out Wagon, and then Wagon effect, even though it's supposed to summon in defense off Scales, and then go search. Use those, make Savage, and then Savage Chainlink 1, Soul Piercer 2, not messing up again. We're going to search Prodigy, equip the Cleave Fort Genius. I don't know how to out this, no access code. I mean, there's got to be something in your deck that can out it, right? If so, why did we drop the Kaiju over the token? I guess the token probably had really big stats on it also. We've gone through Baron, that's usually one way that you can out stuff. We have Zeus in our extra deck that we could attempt to make. Could have left a token in defense, maybe go for a attack into Zeus to wipe the field play, even though it doesn't feel that good. Could have easily started with just like special Scales and use that to try to get into something. Soul Gaia, equip, unequip, and then activate. Yeah, it really depends what you play in your extra deck. It's going to be a little bit hard seems. Oh, true, should do this. Okay, so they're going to go Battle Phase, Savage, attack over the Kaiju, make Babuska. That doesn't seem very good, especially when we know that they have primitive planets. So they're just going to pop Babuska and then play with their engine. So activate, go search Scareclaw Kashtira, activate to pop the Savage. They can summon Scareclaw Kashtira, beat over Babuska, and then they dealt with everything, and then they can just combo in main phase 2. So GG's, I need to put access code in my extra, kick W, GG. Alright, GG's. That was a little bit of a weird match, but I would say out of all the new decks, I think Mannadium is probably the one that's being looked at the least. I think Superheavy Samurai and Purely are looked at heavily, and Mannadium, maybe not a lot of people know how to play against that deck or interact with it. Maybe they're not building their decks for that deck. And yeah, it can catch you off guard. It's the same that like Scareclaw was before. Some decks just have a hard time with a tryhard if they're not ready for it. But with that being said, seeing how long the match was about 37 minutes long, and the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.